Hey everyone. Alright, so remember last year when I said I was going to do 3 zombies and I never posted the 3rd one? This is the look that I was planning on doing, and I actually started doing it, and then I never got to finish it because I was running late for something, so I washed it off and left. So yeah, I actually recorded this the other day. I didn't like it, so I decided I would re-record it today, and I actually like it so much, I'm just going to add some stuff to it and wear it out tonight. So yeah, here's the video. It's pretty much all I have to say. Oh, and no, it's not special effects going on with editing. I'm wearing a whiteout lens. I cannot see out of this eye. It's legally blind right now. So, fun times. But yeah, here's the tutorial. So with all that said, let's just go right ahead and get it started.
Okay, so first thing I did, of course, I applied a bald cap with spirit gum, and then I did liquid latex around the edge. Tons of videos on YouTube that show you how to do this, so I just skipped it. So we're just gonna go right into everything I do after I apply the bald cap.
Then once you have your bald cap and everything on, you can actually just go in and start gluing pieces to your face if you're using pieces. I have all the pieces that I made last year. Some of them got ruined, so I had to remake a few, but I'm just taking them, and then with spirit gum on them, I'm going to start pressing them on 2 different parts of my face.
And just a side note, if you don't know how to make these pieces, I do have a video on it that I made last year, and you'll be able to find it in the Halloween playlist.
Then once you have like all your pieces glued on wherever you want them, you're just gonna go in and just like you would do with a bald cap or any prosthetic piece, you're just gonna go in with liquid latex. And you might have to do a few layers of this just to make sure you really conceal the seams, because you don't want to see them at all, because then it gives it away that it's all fake. Now that I have all the pieces on, I'm going in with a foundation. And I'm just going to apply this all over. Now I'm going in with a different foundation. I'm just using a full white coverage foundation, white cream makeup you could use. And I'm going in and just throwing it wherever. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna end up doing this with actually quite a few colors. So wherever you want to put it, you can. Now I'm just going in with a sponge and I'm just tapping on top of everything to blend those colors together. Now what I'm doing is I'm going in with this color from Temp 2. It's from their Corpse Dura colors, which are alcohol based, and it's called Olive Dead. It's like a mustard color, and I'm actually just picking that up on my beauty blender, and I'm just picking up a little bit at a time, and then just randomly on my face. Again, we're just layering colors to get some texture going on, so it's not just all one flat color. Okay, so I have that on. In this area, I just used a brush to get in there. I used a synthetic brush, that way I can clean it with alcohol. That way I could actually just get it right in there and not have to worry about it getting all over the place. But now I'm going to go in with another Dura color. This one is Death White, I believe. It looks like, see if I can show you that. It's actually not white. It's got a little bit of like a tannish tone to it. It's a very, very, very light tan. So that way it still is kind of similar to a skin tone, and at the same time it's not because it's washed out. But now I'm going to take that on my sponge, and on the top of all these little boils or whatever you want to call them, and I'm just dabbing it on the top of those like a highlight, so that way they stand out even more. So when I go in and add even more depth and colors on top of them, you're going to see them, and you're going to see that everything's 3-dimensional. Now I'm just going in with orange eyeshadow in between some areas up here. I'm just adding it in there. Then once you have the orange in there, go in with some brown and do the same thing. I'm just using a brown colored blush. Now that I have the majority of like my shading done, I'm going to go on with this Dura palette from Temp 2, and I'm going to use this color Grease on a sea sponge. And again with the texture, I'm just going to go in and put this here and there. Now I'm going to go in with a brush and a bright orange eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. I'm also going to put it underneath. Next, I'm using pink. Then I'm going to just take a big brush with that brown color that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to run this over all of it. Then I'm going to take white and very lightly. Then for my lips, I'm just using that brown, and then I actually put a little bit of purple with it. And then might as well just put it on my eyes, or anywhere else. Now, normally you do your contacts first before you do anything else, but the contacts I'm using, I'm only going to wear one, and it's a whiteout lens. You cannot see through it at all, so you are legally blind when you have both of them in. I'm going to wear one so I can do a few last minute things to my face, but I'm going to put it in now. Again, if you're going to wear like the screen, like the mesh whiteout lenses that you can see through, you can put them on first, but yeah. Okay, so I went in and puckered my lips. Went over it with a fluffy brush with black eyeshadow, so that way they look like that. I put the tooth stain stuff on, and you can see I just added like a few more details on top of adding the contact lens, and then the red eye on this side, and then I just went and added more shading and just threw a whole bunch more stuff on, just extra stuff you can do to customize it. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to wear this out tonight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an old toothbrush. I just bought this toothbrush for the purpose of makeup. I'm gonna dip it into like a dark red makeup and splatter it here and there on my face, and then take fake blood and of course put it around my mouth and stuff, and then go out like this. So that's it. I hope this is helpful to some of you. Even though it's kind of late, you can use it next year, you can use it for zombie walks, you can use it for anything. But that's it. So until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.